Good morning. Saturday, August 18th, from partially sunny Binacawan, Philippines. Yeah, we spent the night up here last night. It's always nice to get up early and come out before the crews get here and start working. This is partially a experiment to see if I can get my editing to splice a couple short videos together. I don't know what's been going on with my Apple editing. Won't let me splice videos that are very long. So this one's going to be nice and short. There is the remaining building inspector. I don't know where her partner, if he's going to be all right or not. His abscess was bleeding pretty good yesterday. So this is going to be our coming out of our garage. Showed it yesterday. They got 3 more loads to dump off. Then they'll compact it. I'm not sure when they're going to pour the concrete. And then we'll just have gravel going up to the gate. Oh, that's the other building inspector, the white dog. He is mad. He's scraping at the gate. I might have to go let him in. But yeah, it's a nice quiet morning. I'm gonna, before we leave today, unless it rains again, I'm going to run around and get some videos of all the trees I planted. Just kind of an update and then something for me to fall back on in case I need to figure out what trees what. All right, well, I will splice this one together with another video. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, nice and quiet right now. Clouds can roll, storms can roll in quick though, so we'll see. It's not supposed to rain today. On the forecast I had today is the one day of the week that it wasn't going to rain. We'll see. All right, take care. Well, first off, I'm happy to report when I opened up the gate today, it's Saturday, the white building inspector was outside ready to come in. And the whole reason I left out last night was so he would go home if he had a home and his owners could treat him. And he's looking a lot better today. He's got a collar on. He's happy about something. But yeah, he looks like he's feeling a lot better. So we're gonna go plant 12 trees. Out of the 12, I got to start here. This is number 1. That way I can keep track of them all. So this is number 1. And I made this number 1 because the identifying tag fell off. So I got to go to our invoice list and through deduction figure out what kind of tree this is. I believe it's a guava mix. So these are, we got all these from the same guy at the market. I mean, they were 200 pesos, so less than $4 a piece. So, like I said, that one was a guava. This one, I forget what kind of, look at them. They're all happy. He's happy. His owner must have lanced the abscess and put a collar on him. So I'm glad that worked out. It's great when a plan works out. Now this dude here, I'm gonna start taking these off. I think this was the Cherimoya. I believe this was the sweet lemon. Some kind of a hybrid. These are all grafted. They said they would get about 10 to 12 feet high. Now this is a type of, my wife said it's a type of avocado. D-U-A-A-T. I'll look all these up. We ended up buying a lot more than I intended. So once we bought them all, I had to put them in the ground or they'd die. So, and this is a D-A-L-A-N-D-A-N. I'm not gonna show my mental capacity and try to figure out what all these, how to pronounce all these while I'm holding this camera. It's challenging enough to walk. This one's a little easier. It's a K-I-A-T. Know what this one is? Mulberry. So like I said, starting there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I planted, plus the miracle fruit, which cures cancer, everything. It is a miracle fruit. So in the Philippines, the big thing is curing cancer. So you'll find a lot of trees, plants that claim that. So that's our front yard. I haven't been told I need to dig any of these up and replant them. This is a pepper tree, or excuse me, pepper bush, little chilies. I'm just gonna leave it here. Jeff planted it. Go down the side here. This is where I made some errors. This is a lemon tree. It's fine here. Regular yellow lemons like we're used to. One of those in the front is the little lemons that they eat by the bagful here in the Philippines. They cook with it. And they put it in everything in their sauce with their soy sauce. This one was growing wild. It's a guava. I'll just leave it, even though it kind of hurts my OCD because it's out of alignment. That's good for me. It's good to be versatile. And then this one here is a sweet tamarind. Tamarinds little pot about this big, and they use those in cooking. Most of them are sour though, but that's a sweet. This is a star apple. I know that because I was told that I need to move it. Diana's stepdad was here yesterday cutting the grass, and he said that one's got to go because it'll destroy the roots, it'll destroy the fence, and it's too close to the septic tank. I guess it gets pretty big and has some evasive rooting system. So I will take his word on that. I'm in no rush. I'll do it at my leisure because they ain't going anywhere. This is a mango. Now I knew this dude would get big. I wanted it to get big because the housing conditions over there. But I didn't consider the rooting system. And apparently this one here also has a pretty aggressive root system. They said it will damage the wall, and it too is too close to the septic. I'll probably be long gone before the roots interfere with the septic tank. It's got to be a good 10-15 yards, but I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the problem now while I can. This is another lemon tree, just a regular yellow lemon, and this is a avocado tree, which they get huge also. I wanted it to be huge because where it's at. The santol tree, we got big santol trees, but there's some holes. And I thought maybe I could fill them in with some of these bigger trees. I'm being told it's not a good idea. And these three trees here are Malungai. You just pretty much break a branch off and stick it in the ground. This one was doing pretty good, and then we got a whole bunch of rain. I don't know if it's gonna come back or not, and I just planted this one for giggles. And some oregano. This one here's doing real good. Malungai, they'll break these branches off, these little branches. I mean, when they get bigger than that, and they'll make soups, teas out of it. Tomato, not doing real good. Another pepper plant. Got a couple of surprise avocados. Came up. Wasn't expecting those to grow, but they did, and I will plant them somewhere. And I have no idea what this is. Some kind of a medicinal tree also, so we haven't taken it out. I'm just learning so much every day that when it comes to names of trees and what they do, it goes one ear and right out the other. I'm just kind of focusing on not hitting motorcycles and stuff like that right now. Sinigenelas or Velas. So I planted this thing. It's obviously taken up with a bigger tree. And it's got one root the size of a linguine. So I don't know if something broke off from the planting or what, but we'll see. It's another tree that they use to cook, and it's got magical medical benefits. So Kaboo, whenever all this is completed and they get this cleaned up, we're gonna move our Kaboo over here closer to the driveway, and then we'll put, we're gonna put a garden, we're gonna get some chickens. I would like to experiment and build a tilapia fish tank. So we'll see how all that plays out. Again, in the Philippines, plans don't always come to fruition. So this is another avocado tree, which I'm good with this one. You can come up right in between the sand holes, and I'm far enough away from the walls. And this is a mango. It's already pretty good size. And it may have to go. Or not go, I'll move it behind the fence somewhere. Just not enough room without its roots starting to destroy our property. So here's the outside the garage. They got 3 more loads of this combination dirt, sand, small gravel that they're gonna pour as a foundation before they pour the concrete. They're gonna put a planter around the tree, give it plenty of room to grow. Yeah, that'll be plenty big enough to get out of the garage and get out of here. And then the concrete will come up to here, approximately. And he said it'll go across to where that water goes into the house, right there. So that'll all be concreted. And then for now, we're just gonna do gravel up to the street, see how that, they'll have some concrete up around the gate. But we'll just see how it works for the time being. We can always pour gravel later, or pour concrete later. And then we're gonna have him put gravel in front of the house here so we can park. Cause that's all this traffic, it's just a mess. So that's it for today. I'm gonna see if I can splice these two together with my limited editing abilities. I was on a roll there for a while, and maybe I got greedy and tried to do too much. It just all failed. So a water line coming in. That's it. The shut-off valves on the outside of the fence, so if I piss a neighbor off, they can, excuse me, if I were to make someone upset at me, they could turn my water off. Then I'd have to go outside and turn it back on. But I'm retired, I got plenty of time for that stuff. There's our electrical coming in. It's buried from here to the corner of the house. There's no 1-800 dig free or dig right here. You just gotta ask the guys that buried it where it's at, try to document it before they're gone. So that's where the power goes. Hence, I didn't plant anything over in that area. Alrighty, sun is out. I've made it 3 days here, out working in the yard. Even finding 2 ant colonies while I'm digging. And with long pants, socks, and shoes, I've escaped any additional ant bites, which is just fantastic. And I'm kind of pushing my luck right now because I just threw on some shorts, but I got socks on, so socks and shoes on, so I'm moving fast. So that's about it. We will be going back down to Balonga City in a couple hours. Probably won't be back up. Danielle starts school on Tuesday. He's only got half a day, Tuesday and Wednesday. So I doubt if we'll make it up either one of those days. Possibly Monday. We'll see. Oh, there's the, they put the power into the garage. That's how they just chip it out. They do the same here, chip it out. What's up, boss? He's waiting for the workers to get here to inspect, make sure they chip deep enough. All right, y'all take care. Later.